Hey, hello. I am back, and this is really impromptu, but after the last live I just did on the full moon in Pisces, I got a couple of questions from people asking me, well, how do you let go with this Pisces full moon energy? So I just wanted to come back briefly and talk about how to let go and to give you a quick Pisces manifesto on how to let go, how to release, how to surrender something, not how to give up, not how to quit, but really how to intentionally release something. Hi, Kimbella, how are you? So I want to talk about how to let go, okay? So again, everybody has Pisces in their chart. Look and find out where it is in your chart so that you can find out what area specifically you are going to be releasing and letting go of some things. And so first and foremost, let's talk about the let go part. What the hell does that mean? When we talk about letting go of something, a person, a place, a situation, or a situation that has been created, what letting go means is you are releasing the bond, the attachment, the agreement that you have made with this thing, person, or situation. Okay, you are saying, I no longer want to be bonded, attached, glued to, or even mentioned in regards to you. So I am releasing this bond. Okay, it does not have to be from a mean place. I don't have Pisces in my chart. Everybody has Pisces in their chart. You just may not have a planet in Pisces. If you look, go to astro.com, www.astro.com, and pull your chart. Or you can go to astroseek.com and pull your chart, and it will show you where Pisces is in your chart, especially if you have your birth time. If you don't have your birth time, Pisces is still there, but it just won't be assigned to a particular house, okay? And if you have any questions about that, please DM me after this, and I'll make sure that we can get you a free chart for you to look up, okay? Okay, Pisces moon in the 8th house. Ooh, y'all getting it, especially on the money front and the boundaries of people that suck y'all dry like little vampires. And so letting go, releasing. I am saying to this particular energy, no thank you anymore. There's no value coming from this. There's no purpose. There is no intention. And the only thing that I'm getting is contention or chaos or being driven crazy or just nothingness. Not just, I'm apathetic to you being here. I don't love you and I don't hate you. I'm pretty indifferent. I'm neutral and it's blah. If that's something that you don't want to feel, you get to say, I'm releasing you. Not even because I completely disagree with you or I want to fight you or you're wrong and I'm right. Just, it doesn't serve anymore. So what happens when it's time to let go of something, first and foremost, biologically, our bodies go, wait a minute, but we need this. We like this. We have a chemical reaction every time this comes around. When this person comes around, we feel some type of pleasure. When this person comes around, we feel some type of pain. But I'm attached to that. That's how I know them. That's our familiarity link. Okay, this is something that I subconsciously and unconsciously expect to happen all the time. Every time I see Aunt Gertrude at Thanksgiving, she's going to ask me if I'm still gay, still a virgin, still too hairy to get a man or keep a man, not pregnant yet, why haven't I died yet? That's just Aunt Gertrude, okay? That's the energy. And if you decide you don't want to have that type of relationship with Aunt Gertrude, something's going to happen. The energy is going to have to go through a divorce. You can either divorce yourself from her meanness by saying Aunt Gertrude was born in a time where she wasn't able to be as free as I could be. She wasn't able to say that she didn't like men and she wanted to choose a woman, so she's jealous of me being able to be with a woman or whomever I choose. Aunt Gertrude didn't get the chance to go to college. I did. Okay, I get it, Aunt Gertrude. So I can talk to your inner child when I'm at Thanksgiving and we can have a pleasant conversation and I can display my healing and my healed self in front of you so that maybe you can heal before you die in this body. Or I can decide to not come to Thanksgiving dinner anyway, because it's really not Thanksgiving, it's chaos giving. So I will go and find a way to give thanks in another way that serves me. Because Aunt Gertrude is going to say the same thing to somebody else that comes to Thanksgiving, whether you're there or not. You get to release yourself from the energy of something that just doesn't serve you, or you get to choose to transmute it and change it. Okay? But in regards to letting go, it is being able to know what done looks like. What does something look like when it is finished? Finito, done. Fin. It is no more. What is it? That's all there is. There is no more. It's done. What does it look like carrying something that's done on your back? Let me see something here. What does it look like carrying everybody's energy on your back? At first it's a party. Like, you got a problem with your parents. I have a problem with my parents. You got baby parent drama. I got it too. I miss your reflecting on the full moon ceremonies at your home. I miss my full moon ceremonies too. Oh my gosh. I can't wait until nature releases us to do that again. But this is like you're carrying around everybody's energy, and you have to figure out what's yours. Okay? Sometimes we stay in relationships so long that we forget what's ours. We're emitting so much energy and so much light, so much love, that we have no idea that we're not feeding ourselves. I'm having fun with these filters. I haven't used them before. Our colors fade. We're not being our authentic self. It's like we're not able to really show who we are anymore. Things are getting, as my mother would call it, dingy. And what you really want to be, I'm just one with these filters, y'all, with the message. This is so cute. What you really want to do is shine, to see people that reflect your light, and to be able to reflect other people's light. Sometimes we always say, I want somebody to reflect my light. But what we're saying too in that same breath is we want other people to reflect back to us. We want to reflect back to them as well. We want to show them how brilliant they are and how amazing they are without draining ourselves. And when people don't allow you to do that, stuff gets skewed. Your perception gets skewed. You forget what your mission is. You forget what your intentions are. And you start to lose your way. Things get fuzzy. You start to not be able to think. You get sleepy, Pisces. You stop trying to really address and face the truth. What is the truth? Everything seems to change and to shift and to move when you try to hold on to it. Things are foggy, and at some point, I'm just going with these filters to see how long I can keep at it. At some point, you really realize that I have nothing in this anymore. I don't want to invest. I don't want to put any more energy or any more time. When I think about it, I'm stressed. When I think about it, I get in pain. I lose my appetite, or I eat more, or I do something that begins to irritate, frustrate, or hurt me. I'm being frustrated. I'm being irritated. I don't even want to think about that. I don't even want to go into work. I don't want to talk to that person. I don't want to keep lying to this person. Why can't I just say no? Why can't no be a complete sentence? And then you go crazy. Then you go ape shit. Then you lose your way and you decide to torture yourself. We decide to torture ourselves. Some of us start to drink. Some of us start to smoke more. Some of us begin to dissociate in some kind of way, whether we go more towards the thing that we need to let go and make an even deeper commitment, thinking, if I just try a little harder, it's gonna change. And the change has to happen with you. There is no other way. You gotta change completely. Your new life is going to cost you your old life. Oh, that's so cute. Breathe in, breathe out. Your new life is going to cost you your old life. In order for you to finally, oh no, am I back? I better stop playing with these filters. In order for you to find your way back, you have to know how to separate your feelings, your energy and emotion, what you push out into the world, what you say, how you think, okay? You have to be able to separate that from what your parents, your childhood, and what society has placed on you. Once you begin to do that, the separation begins. Anybody that's been divorced will tell you they were probably divorced in their minds and hearts at minimum 2 years. They were married at least 3 years. At minimum 2 years before they got divorced, they were pretty much separated and divorced. Their body was just there. They tried a little bit. But the reason why it would never, ever work out is because they were gone. They were gone long before they actually said it. Like, look at this filter. It looks like old film. You begin to watch your relationship, watch the situation go through the same cycles over and over again. And it looks like you're watching something on repeat. It looks like you're stuck in a loop in a permanent retrograde and you are on the Truman Show. But what did Truman do? Let's find out in the next filter. Truman challenged the system. Truman started saying something's not right. Everything, you know what, one of these things is not like the other. And he started to change his perception. He started questioning things. He started paying attention to the people around him and how much they were trying to hold him back, which is a reflection of how much he was trying to hold himself back. Whatever people are doing in your life, if they seem to not want to let go, that's because you don't want to let go, boo. It's you. If they seem to constantly be running away, well, congratulations. You've now just diagnosed your problem. You keep running away. You keep flipping the script. You keep changing the story. You keep saying, I'm going, I'm staying, I'm staying, I'm going. This is too much. Well, let me give it one more try. That shit's awfully confusing. Okay? And then you go into the cycles and you split yourself and you come back to yourself and you try to take mushrooms or you try to go do ayahuasca or you try to do something to get yourself back to yourself. And what happens with full moons, especially full moon in Pisces, is you are going to turn yourself inside out to find out where you have been holding yourself hostage to other people's expectations of you. Where you have been holding yourself hostage and not showing your true, authentic self. No filter, no makeup, no costume, just raw and spiritually butt-ass naked. To say this is who I am, because you will see the people who are not there for your authentic self will literally tell you, please let me go. The behavior that I'm showing you, the choices that I'm making to make your life a total doozy for you, to create and cause so much bullshit to happen around you, I am literally screaming to you, let me go. Divorce yourself from this non-productive energy. Know what you look like when you are holding on to energy that doesn't serve you. I keep telling y'all, you end up getting spiritually musty, and then you look like you're spiritually homeless. And everybody's going, but you have a home. You always have a home. So, in order to let go, this is one way you can let go. This is one of the easiest ways to let go. I don't want you to curse yourself or curse somebody else or curse a situation in order to let it go, because the only thing that you're going to do is curse yourself. So here's one of the easiest spells, the easiest incantations, invocations, evocations, prayers, mantra, confirmation, and affirmation, a platitude. This is one of the easiest ways to go, okay? Instead of cursing someone and cursing yourself, expand someone and expand yourself, okay? Because what's happening is there's a limited perception, a limited view on how things can turn out. And somewhere along the lines, intentions of how the relationship, situationship is supposed to work out. And you want to be done with it. Cool. This is where you get to send that person's energy away from you. Well, how do I send a person's energy away from me? Well, we've mastered how to do that when we're angry and people don't want to deal with our anger or our sadness or our depression. So why not master the art of sending one towards their own expansion, towards their own heart and soul's expansion, towards their own soul's evolution and self-realization, self-actualization, and self-growth? You are going to send them to a place that is the only place they can receive true healing for themselves as far as this physical plane is concerned. You are going to send them back home, back to their intuition. That's where you send somebody. You don't have to banish them. You just let them know, whether you talk to them in person or in spirit, and I suggest you do it in spirit. I am sending you back to your intuition, back to love, the love that you're really seeking, back to the direction and the clarity and the agreement that you are really seeking for your soul. You don't want to get it from me. I'm here to help you get it, and you still don't want to get it. So I'm going to send you back to the only place that you ever could in the first place, your intuition, because I'm sending you back to your intuition and your own energy. I am sending myself back to mine. And I can completely cut the cord, not from you to me, but from me to you. And I can let you go and release you back to the universe, whatever the universe wants to do. So that the only connection and bond that we have is from intuition to intuition, from authenticity to authenticity, from truth to truth, integrity to integrity. And this is when a person will find you 5, 10, 15 years later to apologize, to say, I didn't understand it then. Pisces energy takes time, y'all. I didn't understand it then. It took me some time. I had to go back and revisit my past and see where I made myself cuckoo crazy, trying to fight you when you were trying to help me. But I get it now. Thank you. And that's all that we want to happen, is for someone to be healed. Not in our time, not through our frustration, but by releasing them. Because releasing somebody back to themselves is a gift too. And it's the gift that keeps on giving. It's a gift that everybody wants, even when their wounded ego is saying no thank you. Send them back to the most pure love they have ever known, their intuition, so that you can stand in yours, in that happy releasing, that happy surrender, so that now you're able to receive the relationships, people, places, and things, and not situationships now, but co-creationships, where you can work with people who understand how to conceive something, to co-conceive something, how to gestate and take care of it, maintain it, and when to let it go when it is time. Okay? So I'm going to let you go because my husband just made some gluten-free spaghetti for me, and it is time for me to feed my soul. Happy releasing, happy letting go, happy returning home to yourself, to your soul, to your intuition, to your intentions to expand and grow. Okay? I love you all so, so much. Continue to enjoy this full moon energy. And don't forget, when it slips into Aries, you birthing that new motherfucking action plan to send their asses back to their intuition. Poof, pow, be gone.